everyone, today I'll be reviewing this brand new movie just dropped on Netflix. It's called Slumberland and it is starring Jason Momoa, Kyle Chandler, Chris O'Donnell, Marlo Berkeley, and this movie is directed by Francis Lawrence. And when I saw the trailer for this movie, I was like, oh, what is this movie is about? It didn't look that good. How is actual movie is? I must say this movie, there is some part I really liked, and the overall this movie's theme, concept, and some of the CGI and visually this movie, some of the scene looked really good. It's really very creative movie, especially when I think about this is a PG movie, kids friendly, you know. I thought this movie, some of the scene were really very creative, especially for Netflix. Come on, this looks good. And this movie's plot itself. So in this movie, you see a young girl discover a secret map to Dreamland, to Slumberland, with the help of a eccentric outlaw. She travelers dream to flee nightmare with the hope that she will able to see her late father again. That is the central plot of this show, movie. And when I saw this movie, as I was saying, story itself, it is very interesting. However, Jason Momoa in this movie, he's playing this half human, half, like, I don't know what, he's a demon or something, and he looks really weird in this. That is how his character is. I thought his acting in this movie, it is really took me out of this movie. I am actually a huge fan of his work in Aquaman, but I also like him in Dune. I really think if he is in good movie with a good script and good director, he's really good actor. And in this movie, we see the director, he just asked him to be yourself, you know, be you, Jason Momoa, and all the dialogue he was saying in this movie, I was like, you are in a kids movie, what are you saying? And he was saying, look at me and this, and I'm like, you are half human, half monster. You don't look good in this movie. Stop saying all this dialogue. His dialogues, I felt like that's how they wrote him. And like, oh, be yourself, Jason Momoa. People like you, be yourself. And I'm like, why he is like that? He really took me out of this movie. Again, I was saying some of the twist and turn this movie has. I was really genuinely surprised. I was like, whoa. Although it doesn't match up when I think about it. This movie does have a lot of plot holes. But overall, this movie's, I would say, what was it going for? I did like it, but I didn't like this movie's run time, especially some of the scene. You do feel it drags a lot, and again, this movie, it is visually, some of the scene are creative, but some of the scene are so drag. You are like, whoa. Again, I could see the effort for this movie, so like the direction it was going for, but unfortunately I did not like it the way it was. I felt the runtime this movie and overall some of the scene, and it didn't work for me. Is that means like some people will not enjoy? I think some people can enjoy this movie, but I don't know if kids will like it this much. It does have a lot of boring scene. And this age kids, they like a nightly edited movie. Otherwise, they get bored. This movie does have heavy dialogue. And yeah, I was like, oh, this movie, I didn't like as much as I wanted to. And I'm like a huge fan of Jason Momoa, but his character didn't work for me at all. I was like, what are you doing here in a kids movie? You're acting really very not right here. That is what I felt, and that's my thought on this movie. Let me know in the comment what do you think about this movie, and if you enjoyed this review, don't forget my other reviews on other Netflix movie. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe. Until I see you next time, please take care.